Let's clear the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be Libra or those with strong Libra placements in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or cross watchers dealing with a Libra. Or if you just happen to stumble across this video, it is no coincidence. There may be a message here for you, okay? All right. As with all general readings, please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. Wow. All of these cards wanted to come up, okay? So I'm seeing here, somebody here definitely wants some level of clarity, okay? There's some sort of either like financial problems or like or feeling stuck or neglected, that kind of energy, like lack energy is what I'm picking up. So there is some sort of like decision or that needs to be made. Some of you guys are focusing on somebody. I'm getting this energy, you're at a crossroads. There's a part of you that wants to have like something long-term, committed, partnership, you know, put your roots down, all of that. And then the other side is you want something that is, you know, codependent, low vibrational, fulfills something just instantly. And there's a lot of temptation energy, okay? So that tells me that, you know, it's, and you know, this may be the person that you're dealing with, or this may be your energy. You'll know which side you are on, but somebody here is like, I'm getting this energy of somebody wanting their cake and eating it too, that kind of energy. And so I see here, hello Mario, welcome back. Rode, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, you too. Hello RC, welcome, welcome. So I see here that, you know, somebody, I'm picking up on this energy who is just like a liar. I'm getting a liar. Like somebody's a liar. Okay. So hello, Mr. Van Winkle. Welcome back. So I'm picking up on this energy who's just like lying, who's a little deceitful or a lot deceitful. I'm just getting like, you know, this person. Hello, Jay from Missouri. Hello, Druid. Everyone is a liar? Okay, honey, you know, if you need to replay this video again, you are more than welcome to, okay? Please don't put words in my mouth. That's not at all what I said. You know, some people just chooses to pick and choose what they want to hear, and I don't blame you, you know. Some people do that. It happens, but I just want to make sure that, you know, that's something to look into, okay? All right. No, Druid, that's not the. You're like, no, I'm telling you, everyone is a liar. Okay, you put a question mark. That means it wasn't a statement. That was a question. Okay, so you know, grammar helps. You know, using the punctuations and all of that helps. Okay. Twift Preppy, welcome. English or Spanish? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, Angel, hello. Hello, May. J wrote, do a reading on me and tell me when do I die and how. Wouldn't you like to know? But unfortunately, I'm not like, you know, you can't be like, dance, monkey, dance, and I dance. I'm sorry, Jay. This is not how it works here, okay? I approach you with respect, and I hope you approach me with respect. And so if you are looking for a personal reading, one-on-one, All of that information can be found in the description of this video. However, this is a collective reading, so I don't spread myself too thin answering everybody's individual and specific questions. So, you know, I'm a great energy reader, so if you let go of all the labels and trying to make it your own specific message, you know, you'll be able to hear a message that you will need to hear, okay? Druid wrote, everyone lies, white lies, but you are correct. My grammar was hurried. Um, I, I am not going to, I'm not going to agree or disagree with what you say because, you know, that's your perspective. Okay, that's your perspective. Angel wrote, I said Spanish. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for a Spanish reading, there is the option to turn the translation on, okay? So it doesn't matter which language you speak, there's an option to translate it, okay? So that's an option for you, for those who need it. Hello, little CPT. Chop's boyfriend, how long did it take you to have your powers? Okay. Will, so I know some of you guys have very specific personal questions that you want to ask, but I would like to leave the space for God's message coming through and for those who need to hear it, okay? Selena, welcome. I love how people don't know the English or Spanish thing. It's not about what language you speak. Oh, I mean, feel free. It's a joke that if you move, you're gay. What? Okay, so you know, I don't like to play games on here. So you know, if it's part of trolling. But you know what, Selena, you never know. Maybe they really want to know if it's English or Spanish. I don't know. We can't speak for all, you know? You know? So, Ionima wrote, being atheist is good, so you should become one. Um, please do not, what do you call it? If you would like to promote atheism, feel free to do so on your channel, okay? All right. I just want to promote respect on here. But it doesn't matter if you're an atheist, Buddhist, Taoist, or what have you. You know, Muslims, what have you. It doesn't matter. If you're here and if you want to listen to the messages coming through, more power to you, okay? But yeah, I try not to, I just try to keep it respectful, okay? Angel wrote, I grew up hearing that. Yeah, it must be like a Latin thing, okay? Selena, Johnny, funny questions. Danny, hi, hello. Summits, hello. Angel, I know, but they don't speak Spanish, so if you ask for Spanish, the joke dies. Okay. Chops wrote, I was serious. I'm not trying to be rude by asking that. No, I didn't say you were being rude. I'm just saying I just like to keep this space for God's message coming through and less about wanting to know personal information for your own satisfaction. Okay. Begins again. Welcome. Summits wrote, "You're so kind, even to trolls." You know, I try to keep it respectful. I try to practice what I preach. Okay. Selena wrote, "It's not trolling. It's just internet culture, and it's funny. You are a joke, whether or not you want to be." Selena, okay. Well, you got a warning, and came disrespectful. So bye, honey. Okay. And take a little time out to think about what you've done and said. Okay. Um, Johnny wrote, only your voice heals me. Aw. Chops wrote, so how do you read energy? Who gives you that power? God. God gave me that power. Um, Entanglement wrote, should I leave my job due to my health problems? Will I be happy? I want to leave. So, as mentioned earlier, oh, hi, Audra. Welcome back. Our wonderful mod. Um, you just miss, a few trolls, but most of them are behaving. Oh, okay, um, so entanglement. I don't know if you heard, but I know some of you guys have very specific questions that you want to know. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. For those of you who are going through financial difficulties or don't want to pay or anything like that for a service I provide for the one-on-one session, you're more than welcome to check out the free readings that I provide on here on this platform and on TikTok as well. I volunteer my time specifically for those, who are unable to have a one-on-one so that you're still not left behind, okay? So that's one option for you. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to, hang out here. I'm very good at tapping into the energy, so there may be a message here for you, and it may really feel like a personal reading because you may or may not resonate depending on, what you need to hear at this time. But I trust it. I leave it to God, and I trust God that all the messages that needs to be said and needs to be heard at this time for those who are watching and being open-minded is going to come through, okay? As Chops wrote, how do I ask God about getting that power? I want to have that power to feel powerful. So the first step is your intentions, Chops. So if you are asking God because you just want to feel powerful, God is not going to grant it. God is going to be like, you're being selfish, you're not using your powers for selfless ways in a sense, okay? So ultimately, I think your intentions behind it, the energy behind it, you have to have a connection with God, okay? So Dawn wrote, you're sleep talking, okay? So Dawn, Dawn, why did I call you Dawn? Non. So honey, I'm not. Okay. So what's I noticed just in the past 20 minutes alone, people choose to actually it's not even 20 minutes alone. I think it's just prominent. It's prominent. People pick and choose to see what they want to see and say what they want to say. And so, if that's what you feel like saying, that's something that you should consider. Like, why did you say that? What motivated you to say that? And is it something that you need to work on? Because I'm here clearly awake, clearly communicating and reciprocating and talking to you guys. So it's just like, why play stupid, you know? Okay, so Audra wrote, you are the light they find somehow. Ha 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 ha. Shaylee, welcome. Hello, Empress. I got my mod quad or quad squad. My mod squad, my wonderful moderators. Thank you so much for being here. Angel wrote, how do you know if it was God to give you the power? You It's energy. It's energy. You can't deny God's power. um Shirley wrote the amazing free readings, right? um yeah, so John wrote, your eyes motivated me to say that it was an Asian joke. It's so, you know I'm looking down. You also have to be observant because I'm looking down, reading at the comments, and so I'm not looking up. And also, Asian joke, racism. I know what you were doing. I know what you said. And so the reason why I called you out because I wanted you to acknowledge it for yourself. Because again, why play stupid when you're clearly an intellectual? You're smart. I know you're a smart person, but let's not play dumb here, okay? And let's not be disrespectful with the racist comments, cyberbullying, abuse. I don't tolerate that here. So that was your warning. That was your little heads up. And so if I continue to see that, I'm going to have to uphold some boundaries here. And I got these wonderful ladies backing me up, and so they'll do what they need to do to create and keep this space respectful. Okay. All right, but again, you're more than welcome to hang out. There's no coincidence that you clicked on here. I know some people on here come in on the wrong foot in a sense, and they're hoping to connect, but they just don't know how to relay what they want to say or feel, and they try to be mean in a way to create attention for themselves. So I understand, but again, if it continues, I unfortunately need you to take a moment to reflect, okay? Samets wrote, no, she's not stupid. She just dismissed and ignored you. No, I try not to ignore people. I try not to ignore people. I'll call them out if anything. Yeah, Shaylee wrote, be careful with your disrespectful jokes. Audra, why needed none? There should be none of that in the same. They're not welcome here. Johnny wrote, please no jokes. Get your problem solved and stop kidding. Anyway, so you guys, people can mess up. It's fine, but they've been told, and now it's up to them. Free will, whether or not they will retain that and actually utilize it into their life. It's up to them. The choice is yours. Anyway, so let's continue on, okay? Thank you so much for coming on here and for spending time with me and the message and with God. And I appreciate you coming on here and keeping the comments respectful. And let's move on and move forward, okay? So yeah, as mentioned here, somebody here they're at a crossroads. They're just like, what they're like, oh, it's so easy to just give in to something that may be fulfilling in an instant. Non-real, which God are you speaking about that granted you this energy? God, the one and only, one and only. Okay. Chops wrote, if God gave you those powers, why would you charge one-on-one sessions, exploiting his gifts to you for money? Isn't that against one of his rules? Honey, what am I doing right now? Volunteering my time. People who say that, pastors get paid, priests get paid, the Pope gets paid. They all get paid for their time because it's an energy exchange, okay? Either through donations, through charitable causes, what have you, to keep it going, okay? I, however, come on here. Nobody's paying me to come on here. I'm volunteering my time, and I only charge if somebody wants a one-on-one personal session with me. What lawyers charge for services. Doctors, they've been blessed with their mind, their intellect, their hands. They've been blessed with all of these gifts. They get paid handsomely, okay? But why do spiritual people who are doing God's work, why can't they have a roof over their head? Why can't they be paid to do what they're passionate about? Like, So just be mindful of that, okay? Because a lot of people say those things just to get a free reading out of it. But guess what? I beat you to it. I'm already giving you a free reading. So for anybody who doesn't want to compensate for that one-on-one, taking the time out of my day, you know, I can be going out and spending time with loved ones or what have you, but I choose to have openings and give my time, and there needs to be some sort of energy exchange, okay? And so um, people have the option, whether that's money, because that's if they have it, it's money. If they don't have it, they can throw a like or subscribe to the channel or share the word. And so it's everybody's different. And so let's not confuse me with other readers. I have my own intentions and goals and the work I do for God. Okay? This is spiritual work that I'm doing on behalf of God. And so let's not twist and turn things and try to compare me with somebody who's trying to do something that is other than, okay? There's a difference here. You guys need to get that correct, okay? And for those of you who didn't know and that needed that reminder, that was your reminder, okay? All right. So Jethro wrote, go to sleep. You go to sleep. If you're tired, you go to sleep, okay? But I, I guess you can say I am volunteering my time and I'm sacrificing my sleep to come on here to connect with you. So that is that's what I'm doing. Okay. So Non wrote, by God, you mean Jesus Christ? Yes. Peter wrote, the Catholic Church law. Jethro wrote, and you want to get paid for okay. So I hope, please replay replay this video if you need more of an elaboration of what I just said, okay? Chops wrote, yeah, they get paid, but doesn't mean it's right. It's sacred. So yeah, so you guys this must be an old message because I already explained everything. Okay, so Summits wrote, you don't need to explain yourself. Thanks, Summits. But you know what? They need to know. They need some of this. The truth will set them free. Maybe they'll have a different perspective and they'll be more open to the idea. But again, not all readers are created equal. Okay, some people will pretend and do certain things, and you need to utilize your own judgment and intuition to know what is real and what is not. Okay. Shaylee wrote, do you get paid for work that you do? Me being on here? No, I don't get paid. I don't get paid to be on here and post my daily messages, all those hours that I put. I think today alone, I've been pretty much live streaming for like resetting, getting ready, TikTok. Like my first live stream was like 4 hours ago, and I've been doing this as well. Oh, I don't know what Rockety wrote, but thanks, Audra. Audra wrote, she isn't handing you a donation plate on the channel in order to come in. You are here listening free. Oh yeah, Shaylee, you suck. Get out of here. Oh. Rockety wrote, nobody is doing anything for you. Rockety, come on. We had this conversation. I know you're better than this, okay? Shaylee's not toxic. She just has Mercury, Aries, and Mercury, and Aries. And so her communication style is very direct, okay? It's very direct, okay? She's trying not to sugarcoat things, okay? And so, um, but her energy, like anyways, okay. Rockety wrote, Shut it. Okay. All right, honey. You've exercised all your um, options. Okay. Hold on. Let me just finish reading all of this. Okay. Johnny wrote, "It's okay. Share a lesson. Your life is getting derailed. Oh, for real. No, Shirakiri Summit. It is like the class kept looking for attention. Yo, Arcana Universe is for real yapping Arcana. I love you all. Thanks, Blaze. Shaylee, do you think that your opinion of me will set me at all? Shaylee, you're welcome to believe as you wish. It's none of my business. I don't care. K, honey buns, K. Shaylee, for real, stop yapping. Honey buns. Shaylee, why you both think she's not here? You guys are stopping the messages. Jasmine, listening to you know who I am. Oh my gosh. Uh, don't press. Oh, right. I know. Don't mess around with it. Um, Shaylee wrote, "This is one person. It's a program that makes it look like a bunch of different people." Oh. Chops wrote, "But I thought your channel was about positive vibes, but yet your mods are toxic and rude for asking questions and they feel threatened." Oh no, Chops. Chops. So Rockety has been warned several times, and we've been very patient with them. And so, I know it comes off because you don't know. So that's why we're trying to enlighten you, Chops, that Rockety's behavior has been like this for a while. So, everybody has their limit. Okay. Um, Hello, Letitia wrote, "Stop being something in the comment right now. He is not confused. Is a choose, and y'all should respect that." What are you, Letitia? I don't know what you're trying to say. Hello, Brian. All right, Rockety. You've been given plenty of chances. We approached you with respect, and you just, I don't like the manipulative energy trying to, um, you know, put trying to play the victim. No, I don't like that, Rockety. Take ownership of what you said and the energy that you come towards with, okay? So it sucks, but yeah. Um, yeah. Rockety wrote, "This is my stream." Oh my gosh. Rockety. Rockety. So, anyways, Audra, do you have the banning? Audrey or Shaylee, do you have the banning option on your thing? Does it say you can ban people? I don't know if you or just the report. Oh, okay, okay. Anyways, um, hello Chevy. Wrote, "Dang, shout out to you." So Angel wrote, "Are you a new age Christian?" I don't like to put the labels on there, but I would say I was raised Christian. I'm Christian, but I have more of a spiritual one-on-one connection with God. Okay? All right. All right. Now that the low vibrational and toxicity is, yeah. Oh, thank you, Shaylee. But I will encourage. So So I know some of like Chops and Rockety. I know and who else was it? Somebody else said it. Okay, so just for your own protection, Shaylee, like if they are rude and stuff, like just don't even like call them out. Just time them out. Just because I want to protect you, Shaylee. Okay, because I don't want them to think that you're toxic or anything like that. Just because you try to stand up for me, and the area, and so I want to protect you. Okay, Shaylee. So yeah, feel free to just time them out or did what you just did with Rockety. That's fine. Okay. Um, Don, I keep calling. I keep wanting to call you Don. Is somebody named Don in here? Okay, non wrote. I take your non-answer as you don't have biblical backing. Okay, so non, that is your perspective, and I'm not going to like sit on here and then go through hoops or act like I know the Bible, from page to page, front and back. I'm not going to do that because that's I'm not here to fulfill your ego. I'm not. All I can say is that God gave me this gift to be able to channel the messages that He wants to share with you guys at this time, and I'm a vessel for that. And so, I could have refused it, but no, like I want to help people and to help provide some sort of clarity because I am a strong believer that the truth will set you free. And if anything, I'm tired of seeing people mistreat each other and try to hurt people and be in pain and suffering. So it's my way of giving back to the community, and some people have this there's literally, people on here who are jealous of what I do, okay? Who feels like I don't deserve to do what I do, connect with people. They're triggered. They're triggered, and they'll say things to try to discredit me, or this is all devil's work. I don't care what you want to call it. This is devil's work. Your ego, your insecurities, and I'm not saying specifically you, Non, but um, for those who are embodying those energies, that's what's happening. And so do not be puppeteers. Do not be doing the work for the devil. Okay, please don't do that. You need to, at the end of the day, it's not helping. Okay. Okay. So, okay, thank you. Audra wrote, you are subconsciously trying to give an NPC a name and a syllable. Shaylee wrote, they just amuse me, really kind of feel bad for their miserable lives, but then again, not so much due to the fact that they have miserable lives, but because they choose it. Non-playable wrote, you should be careful claiming that Jesus Christ granted you this energy. I came in trolling you, but honestly, I don't hate Asians. I definitely joke inappropriately, but you should really be careful. Non, I appreciate your concern, but I'm protected by God, and I will, no matter, so what? So it's like, for an example, Martin Luther King. Yeah, he's going to trigger a lot of people, but does he stop what he's going to stop? Like, does he stop his mission and stop what he's doing because he's going to trigger people? No. Some of us really have to stand in the light and be upfront because, I could have, if I were to take on Non's or any other people's suggestions, I could hide. I could not show my face. I could just do the whole hand thing, or, you know, but I'm putting myself out there because that's what's needed at this time. You know, like we need to be brave. We need to stand up. It's all necessary. Somebody has to do it, right? Raphael wrote, "You should just focus on your passion." This is part of it. This is part of it, Raphael. Johnny wrote, "She's a chosen one." That's all. Audra wrote, "Opinion is opinion." Chevy, "Your mods are are too sensitive. I was here before them." No, Chevy. Audra and Shaylee, they've been here for a while now. Okay, they recognize those who have repeatedly, like Rockety, for an example. They've been that person has been abusing me, harassing me at this point, and harassing the people that actually care about this channel. So I am going, like, but again, you weren't able to see all of that, and so now you are aware. Okay. Raphael wrote, "But it does not help you. Don't be stubborn." I'm not being stubborn. I'm standing my ground. There's a difference. Okay. So if you have issues being stubborn, that is something you need to work on. Okay. Non wrote, "I'm not triggered. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess in the end." Okay. So non, if you want to preach, okay, if you truly care about God, please do so on your channel, okay? But I don't want you to, say these generic things, trying to provoke stuff. It's no, I don't tolerate that here, okay? It's very spammy. Audra wrote, "Empaths typically are Chevy." Chops wrote, "Do ASMR whisper." Shaylee wrote, "God has granted us all the opportunity to use this energy. There are just many who choose to not embrace it." Chevy wrote, "People get a brunch and think their opinion matters." James wrote, "Hey, hi James." Wrote, "If your opinion doesn't matter, then no one should talk." So James, no, nobody said, what? If your opinion doesn't matter, then no one should talk. Okay, I'm not really sure who that message is for, but everybody who's commenting on here, they have their own channel. Okay, they're free to utilize their Second Amendment to say and talk about what they like, what they're passionate about, what they believe. They have the option and free will to do that. What I don't appreciate is that they come on here, trying to force other people who came in here to hear about God's message, hear what the message coming through, and spend time with me. They're being a distraction. They just want attention. And so that's toxic. I don't appreciate it. And the worst part of it all is that they come in with disrespect. I understand there's people out there with different opinions on stuff, but there's a way of executing and sharing and communicating that is a lot more respectful. Okay. Shaylee wrote, "In my world, my opinion will and does always matter, period, regardless of what I may or may not have." Wait, you guys have distracted our message for minutes now with this foolishness. You don't tolerate the word of God. So again, you're picking and choosing and utilizing, you know, uh, the essence of religion to fit your point of view, okay? And so just be mindful of that, okay? Because, and again, like it's very hypocritical that you come in here with such, like low vibrational toxic demeanor, and then choose to promote God's word. There's something inconsistent with what you say and your behavior. So please do not use God's name in vain, okay? God's name in vain. Do not use his words to just get what you want and try to make your point. Do not misuse his word like that, okay? Johnny wrote, tell all those pastors to go to their church live chat, okay? Right? All right. So again, you know, Sasa, so you are trying doing the work to remove yourself from the hell that you were doing. Oh, sorry. Why did I say second? Is that second? Why did I say second? Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for clarifying that. Thank you. Shaylee, there with you. Your trying is only going to waste. James wrote, you mean the 3,000 euro book that has nothing to do with life today? Second Amendment is great. How much monstrosity and afflictions have been committed in the name of Islam? Yeah, you are the one taking his name in vain. All right, Nan, you got a little warning. You got a warning and you have abused it. Again, if you would like to utilize, you know, if you truly want to promote God's name, you know, you should really work on yourself first before talking about something you have no idea about, okay? All right, so smell you later. Bye. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, they the non-playable character that, you know, it's it's so funny. They literally announced themselves before doing all of that. And so I you know, I shouldn't like, it's not to say I take them seriously or don't take them seriously, but it's just like it needed to happen. It needed to happen. Because I know for those who are watching in silence, who or just watching in general, silence or not, it's like all of this, it needed to be said, and you guys need to see that this is the kind of energy that is faced, you know, that same thing happened with Jesus. Everybody, I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm just saying same thing happened with Jesus, where he just wanted to talk about, you know, the word of God and all of that. And there's non-believers, people saying, who are you? Why are you so special? Why do you get to, you know, talk on behalf of God, etc. It happens. This is history repeating itself. But I want to, you know, we're in 2024. We've come a long way, but some people haven't. Some people still haven't. They're repeating cycles. They're just, you know, like robots in a sense. And so, um, it it's literally still happening, guys. Like these kinds of energies, the people that hated on God, it's still happening. And so we need to take a stand. We can't just, you know, watch other people being crucified in a sense. Like we need to stand up. It starts with us, okay? um so anyways, I don't want James, I don't want to get political or religious on here. That's you know, labels aside, let's just um honor the energy, okay? It should work. Don't forget to put the at before my username, okay? That's weird. I'll have to look into that. Thanks, Johnny, for the heads up. But um well, that's I don't even think it's a yeah. So let's not confuse religion. You know, let's not be too focused on what religion tells us. Okay, just But anyways, oh my gosh, Libra, it wasn't that crazy. All right, wasn't that crazy? I'm so for those of you who are watching, you know, who have been like patient and listening in, just know that what just happened right now, you know, the past while, all of this interaction, we needed to take out the trash. Okay, we needed to do a little bit sprucing up. Okay. Uh, I mean, I mean, the reading isn't over. I did the beginning portion a bit, and so feel free to, you know, rewind and watch this later on if you need to. But the reading isn't over. I just got interrupted, but it's fine. Um, Johnny wrote, just focus on your God and that all. Don't argue over it. Please worship the one you believe in. That's all. I mean, I'm not arguing. I'm more standing up. I'm standing up. I don't argue with people. It's a wasted effort to argue with somebody who's not open to listening. There's no point. It's like falling on deaf ears. Um, but can't say I didn't try. Can't say I didn't try. But you know, it is what it is. So I mean, maybe I'll try. Maybe the next one or something like that. I'll turn off comments. Maybe. What do you think? You know. Now some people don't like that. If I disable the comments, yeah. But you know, we'll see. Hello, Donna. Welcome. Yeah, so Audra, I heard, oh my gosh. Yeah, they mentioned that. Do just subscribers comment. I didn't know you could do that. So that's something I'm gonna need to look into and set up. Yeah. Oh, Johnny, I meant not you. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, Shaylee. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Wow. Oh wow. That's good to know. That's so good to know. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Somebody said 5 minutes. You can even set for 5 minutes. Be a subscriber. I don't know. We'll see. We'll make it work, or you know, we'll see how that goes. Okay. But I will leave it on for now. They're just going to have to learn to behave, I guess. All right. So let's continue on. Okay, so final messages for Libra when it comes to their love life. What's the advice coming through? Yeah, you guys have some thinking to do. There's some sort of like soul searching and needing to be optimistic. It's like I'm feeling some sort of like mixed feelings about, you know, love or connecting with somebody to love. Okay, it's just like somebody here somebody here is fed up with the lies and deceit, and so I'm also getting jaded energy. So somebody here is jaded, and they need to believe in love again. That there is actually people in this world, um, that believes in love, that believes in happiness, and that somebody actually cares. Like there are people out there who genuinely cares, but um, yeah. So so this energy that is like acting out. Okay. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So I see here. So this energy who is like very deceptive, who utilizes their intellect, like they're smart, but they're stupid for utilizing their intellect for their own selfish gains, okay? Or like to fulfill their ego, or just to be the person who's they have this like fill they have this it's like they get a high off of trying to be smarter than everybody else. Like they want to show people that they're smarter than everybody else, or they want to put other people down and make them oops and make them feel stupid. Okay, so there's this energy who's like very smart, but they're not utilizing their intellect for good. Instead, they try to make everybody else feel stupid, and it's so that they feel entitlement. And like I'm getting like elitist, like that kind of energy. And so, but they haven't dealt with somebody who's like pure or knows their worth, knows their values, is able to stand up for themselves, or create some level of boundaries and standards. Okay. So, hello, Shire. Yeah, that's your mom. Yeah. So, Shire wrote, that's me. Yeah. So, thanks for confirming. Um, So yeah, it's like the person who was operating in a low vibrational energy. It's like they're triggered. They're triggered by somebody who is not who doesn't play low vibrational games like they do. And so in a sense they're baffled. They're just like their world has turned upside down because they haven't been challenged. It's like they don't even need to. It's like there's no competition. Okay, there's no. It's the playing field. It's like they're trying to. It's pretty much like an amateur trying to associate themselves with a pro, like with a pro athlete or what have you. It's just like it's like somebody who just started learning something, and then somebody who's actually living it, breathing it, and being an example. And so I'm getting somebody here is definitely going to try to trigger this individual, but at the end of the day, it's like somebody here knows who they are. Okay, somebody here knows who they are. Hello, HD. And they are not going to be moved. They're not going to be tricked. They're not going to be played with. No, but so they're firm. They know who they are. It's like you can't play somebody that knows that you just all you want to do is play some sort of games and be manipulative is what I'm seeing here. So just, we have a lot of cross watchers, and so you'll know which side you are on. But the manipulation, the tactics, you know knowing that you're smart, but playing stupid or pretending like you didn't know and stuff like that, it's not going to be beneficial for them. It's not. And so I see here somebody really needs to take like a time out to reflect and really reconsider how they've been living this far. You know, was there a lot of lies? Was there a lot of sneakiness? A lot of like cheating ways? Okay. What? What? Anyways. Oh, so Johnny, just focus here. Focus here. Okay, just focus here with me. Um. Okay. Twism, welcome back. Um, you'll know, you'll know. Okay. All right. Hello, Brian. Wrote, I'm single. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. HD wrote, you were just talking about me, weren't you? Jading, if you resonated, then it's no coincidence. Okay. I tap into the message that needs to be said. And if you resonated with it, that's good. That means you heard what you needed to hear, okay? Shire wrote, my dad cheated on my mom with his first cousin wife. Wow. Hello, JT wrote, voice with heart eye emoji. Oh, thank you. Shire wrote, I'm participating. That's good. All right. All right. All right, so Shaylee, just let's try to be just like let's not, I don't know. I will say there's literally children in here. There is. Okay, I will say. Okay, so um, sometimes those people who are triggered, it's almost like you gotta ease them into it. It depends. Sometimes they need that wake up call, but sometimes, like especially if they don't know, they need to be kind of eased into it. So Ani, welcome. All right, all right. You guys be nice to each other. All right. Be nice. Be nice. Okay. So this is why I promote. You know, try not to focus on the others here. Okay, try to just focus on the message, um, and yeah. So okay, any final messages for this portion of the reading? So I'm getting very sad energy because I am getting some sort of like Loneliness, okay? I am getting a loneliness. Somebody here feels very burdened. Ani wrote, thank you. Good night from New York. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by and for your wonderful comment. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I am getting somebody here feels very alone at this time and that there is a lot of baggage. They have a lot of responsibilities. And so it's like, even though you may want something long term and committed, you're not able to because I, there's this healing that still needs to take place, okay? There's this like loneliness that needs to be addressed. Um, yeah, somebody here just does not feel confident because due to some sort of like money problems, okay? Shire wrote, I like being alone though, but humans are social creatures. Right. El Flaco. Hello, hi. Yeah, I think you know, um yeah, humans, we're not meant to be alone. Okay? We're not meant to be alone. That's why there is like communities, but there's nothing wrong with being alone, taking time alone to heal, reflect, recharge, all of that. But, you know, somebody shouldn't be alone because they're so hurt of being hurt. Okay? You shouldn't try to be alone because you feel like you're not good enough or like I'm just getting this energy of somebody here, they want to love. Okay? I am going to um yeah. Yeah, so I feel you guys. I feel you. Some of us choose to be alone. There's a difference. Somebody between somebody being left alone and choosing to be alone, okay? And some of you guys, you'll know which side you are on. Um, but I see here somebody is choosing to be alone because they have some sort of like they have some healing to do. They have some healing to do. And and also I'm getting here somebody is not taking a chance on love due to some sort of financial obligations or burdens, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the career message. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So this wanted to come up. What's going on? Okay, when it comes to the work and finance sector, okay, I see here that somebody here is definitely not satisfied or I'm just getting this like heartbreak energy, okay? Some of you guys may actually have been like betrayed when it comes to like your work and finances or your career. It's as if like And also I'm getting this mentality too. It's like somebody here is comparing themselves. Okay. Shaylee wrote, I look up to you for your patience and calmness, Arcana. Thank you for that. It helps me learn. Oh, thank you, Shaylee. Thank you. Yeah, I totally get it. Like we're human. We're all human. We have different, strengths and things that we want to learn and be better with and stuff like that. And yeah, I just try my best to be an example because I feel like being an example, it helps inspire those, who wish to grow and strengthen that aspect of themselves. And so uh, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, thank you, Shaylee. um, yeah, okay, so I see this energy. So somebody here is like, the reason why they feel like they're not progressing is because somebody here is comparing themselves with somebody who, perhaps they seem more abundant, or they seem like they have, you know they have things under control, that they got their ducks in a row. Like it's like they're inspired, and they want what they have, but it's just like when okay, I gotta charge this. Let's see. All right. Thanks for the notification. Okay, cool. All right, so I think it's charging. Yeah, it should be. Um, yeah. I am getting some sort of jealousy energy. Okay, so for those of you who are, wanting to do better, wanting to grow, and but wondering like, how come, I don't have this yet, or how come this isn't working out for me? It's because you are comparing your timeline and your circumstances to somebody who's on a different path and journey. And so um it's okay to, be inspired and to look up to uh, those that you consider to be thriving, or consider to have things under control. But how it can be a double-edged sword is that when you start comparing it to your own personal circumstances, it can create some level of frustration, and um, feeling like you don't want to wait to be where they are at. Okay, it's like you want what they have right now, but it's just like, you know whoever you are comparing yourself with, remember, you guys are on different journeys, different paths, and you will be doing more service to you for your own sanity and for your well-being, to try not to compare yourself with others. But if they hold characteristics, or they have something that you wish you had, etc., um, try to be more motivated, try to see them as an inspiration. It's just like, and so if you shift your mindset from jealousy to being amazed and inspired, then it's going to be so much more lighter on you as well. It's going to feel more healing, more motivational. You're going to be more optimistic, as well, and be willing to start a new beginning, and take chances. It's all. It's almost like I'm getting the saying like, if I can do it, you can do it too. And so, um, but I definitely see here what's being a blockage is that it's like there's jealousy. I'm picking up on jealousy, and so try to let that low vibrational kind of energy go if you can. Okay. Um, hello. Bita, welcome. Oh, thank you. Okay. Any final messages? Okay, so some of you guys are really going to need an ego death, or you've been going through an ego death, okay? Hello, Ivan. Ivan. I like your energy in the sense that, you're very lively, and you say you just say what you want to say. Okay. Okay, but yeah, as long as it's respectful, okay, I just want to emphasize that. All right, so Shia wrote, how do you separate yourself further? I try not to be jealous or compare myself, but I use people in my generation to set a standard for myself. Yeah, so, okay, that's a great question, Shire, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people on here who wants to know as well, like how you do that. Okay, what you got to know is that the trends and stuff like that, and people trying to do like what they consider as cool, and then and it's almost like some of these people, they don't know what they're doing. They just want to be, relevant. They just want to be popular. And they'll do things to gain that. And so and especially, for those of you who are on social media a lot. Yeah. So those of you who are on social media, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors on there. Okay, social media is a great tool and way to connect with others, but some people, they can misuse that tool for their own personal reasons. Okay, and so you you guys, what you need to realize is you're so special. There's nobody exactly quite like you, they may look similar maybe, and whatnot, but nobody has eyes quite like yours, nobody has a nose quite like yours, or lips quite like yours, or talks exactly the way you do, and that's not something to be ashamed of, or feared, or insecure about. It's who you are. And so the more appreciate yourself and the qualities, and love your body in a sense. And if there's anything, if there's something that's unhealthy that is going on that you want to improve, or if you want to let go of certain perspectives or habits, you can do that. You can start to do that. And so my best, you know so for those people that you're jealous of, you know it, it's like they're more of a motivation or a goal, but be realistic to your situation. So for an example, let's say you're a blonde, but you always wanted to be a brunette. Okay, it's like, that you can try it and stuff like that, but it's just like, it's not the end all be all. You do what they need to realize, that there are some brunettes out there who would love to be blondes. And so it's just like, it's perspective, it's your opinion, and sometimes your opinions and perspectives are shaped by the people you hang out with, or the people, places, or things you spend time with. And so it's not, it's do what makes you happy. Obviously, do not do things that will harm or harm others and yourself, obviously, okay? Um, hello, Garbear. Yeah. So you'll know. I do consider everything as a balance, and just don't do things that, as long as you're not harming yourself and others, and you're not get being, because there's this thing about the low vibrational mindset of like jealousy and wanting stuff that you don't have but others have and wanting that. It's th- this is talked about in the Bible, okay? Like God talks about this. It's in the Commandments. And people, places, or things. You know, some people are like, I wish I had a relationship like that. I wish I had their body, or I wish I had their assets, money, you know? But it's like, again, if you feel like you want something that someone else has, it should motivate you and challenge you to head in that direction. But you know, don't feel bad or sad if you're not there. Is there there things are there for motivation, but and also don't think they're happy because they have all that, because you know there are people out there who has it all, who has the, you know, people that care about them, a roof over their head, food on their table, money, but they're still unhappy. Why is that? Because it's got to be from within. Happiness comes from within. Being happy and grateful for what you already have, what you already got. And then that's when you start doing that, confidence, beauty, all of that starts shining through from within. And people ask me, oh, like, like, what do you, like, they compliment me, like, my looks and stuff like that, and ask me, what's my secret? And literally, it starts from within. And I will say that for those of you who are struggling to do that, having a connection with God is going to be very helpful. Okay, God has been like my rock through it all. Things can change around me, circumstances, people, places, or things can come and go. But one thing's for certain, God will always be there. And so when you start having a one-on, and if you want, you know, it's a label, you know, like I don't want people to take it the wrong way. What you want, if you want to call it God, universe, you know, higher self, what have you, like what's pure and what's love, and what's high vibrational, it's that's always there. It's always there, and you can connect to it. It's when we start doubting, it's when we start comparing ourselves with others, not being grateful for what we already have and the opportunities that is abundant around us. Remember, there's somebody said 6 billion people in this world. Okay, that number can fluctuate, but there's a lot of people in this world. So don't think that, oh, how come I haven't found the person I'm supposed to be with? You're just scratching the surface, honey. Okay, there's so many opportunities. If somebody here, for an example, is complaining or have, you know, mixed feelings about their career or what have you, it's there's a lot of options, there's a lot of choices and different paths. And so I believe that, you know, doing something that you love, that's going to, you know, you're fueling Yeah, with your passion, because you're passionate about it, you love it, and so you're encouraged more than ever. So, do what you love. That's definitely going to help. Okay. Um, yeah. So step one, okay, be grateful for what you already have, what you already got, because there's nobody quite exactly like you, okay? With your strengths, with your gifts that God gave you, utilize them. Like, yeah, that'll be good for you. Okay? So, any final messages for my watchers? I said 6 billion, right? 6 billion, not million, right? Um, right. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm picking up on an energy who is like, they're hearing this, and instead of being motivated, some of you guys are motivated. Some of you guys who get it, who retain the information, who's ready, you get what I'm saying, and you're headed in that direction, which is great. But I am picking up on this energy who is still sad, who if anything is discouraged. And it's like, and so I'm getting depression energy, okay? And it's almost as if like you choose not to believe. I'm getting a non-believer, okay? The reason why you are stuck is because you don't believe it. You don't believe it. And so and that can only be some like, I can't make you believe something. All I can do is inspire you and communicate and be an example. Uh, but the belief, the motivation, that needs to come from within. So for those of you who are struggling, what give us some advice. Like what can they really do? Okay. Yeah. Um yeah. Okay. I'm getting a channeled message which is let it go, let it go. You need to let it go. Okay, some of you guys are still kind of like stuck in the past, still stuck on somebody who rejected you or betrayed you, lied to you, stole from you, wasted your time, didn't give you enough love, etc. You feel like you got the short end of the stick. You felt like this is what you deserve, but you didn't get, and it's it sucks. I understand. It's terrible that, especially if you are at a young age, or you're growing up, but it doesn't matter what age you are. If you've been hurt in some shape or form. Valerie wrote, stole 6,000 from me in January. Wow. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how old you are or your upbringing or what have you. I see here that somebody that you trust or you trusted, or you gave a chance to, they came short. Okay. Hello, Chad. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. So sweet. Okay. So that needs to be let go. Okay. Some of you guys are really holding on to this past, and the thing is, they've already moved on, in a sense, you know, at least like physically, or something like that. It's just like they're not quite in your energy, and the only way that they're still in your energy is if you continue to keep revisiting that trauma. Okay. So just make sure to let go of the burdens. You know, it's like whatever has happened, that happened in the past, it happened. It happened. Look at that. But you gotta realize, you know, life goes on. The sun still comes up. And yeah. No problem, Valerie. Thank you. Don't give up on yourself, okay? Garber wrote, brother, I lost a house, a family, a lot because of her addiction, so 6K wasn't even close, homie. I wish it was just 6K low, you got lucky. But yeah, what she said, you gotta move on and let that ish go. It's called character development. Audra wrote, I was born a brunette, but named after a blonde. Well, yeah. So yeah, let that burden go. Let, you know, what hurt you go. The more you hold on to it, the more you'll feel like a victim, as if somebody did something wrong to you. And you know, that can be the reality, where somebody did something wrong, but it's like, take your power back. Take your power back, be strong. And take each day one step at a time, okay? And learn to protect yourself. And that doesn't mean be jaded. No, 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 no. That means, you know, your inner child, your inner self, you should be given the opportunity to start something fresh without the burdens of your past and others, okay? Don't let what happened in the past shape you, in a sense. Like, you can learn from it, you can try to see the silver linings of your past experiences, and how it can have the potential to make you stronger, okay? And once you get that, things are going to shift. Okay, once you realize that, once you get that, and you start making it happen, the energy is going to shift very quickly. Okay, but the first step is you need to believe that you deserve a new beginning. You need to believe it. You, okay? Or though somebody that you're dealing with who's going through this. You'll know how it resonates, okay? But yeah, take action. Do something about it. Do something about it. But definitely let it go. And try to not just focus on the bad times, but be grateful for the people that actually was there for you in your life in some shape or form, or in some capacity, whether that's short term, long term. Do not take for granted the people who were there. Okay? Be grateful. and stop being with people who just all they do is take, take, take. Okay? You'll know. You'll know. It's a give and take. Give and take. Oh yeah, love it. All right, so that's what I have for you, Libras, Libra cross watchers, strong Libra placements, or those dealing with the, or like if you just happen to, you know, watch this video. Thank you so much. Guess what? I'm going to do one more live stream. I'm going to reset and do a tarot today message. Okay? So for those of you who wants to join me on here, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click on the notification bell so you're notified when I go live or post new content. And so all right, so thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you to my moderators. And for those of you who are watching this video, who have, you know, engaged in the comments with respectful, kind comments, I appreciate you. Okay. Audra wrote, I don't have time to work on another button that they have. Yeah, so I'm going to do one more live stream, okay? One more. All right, so I'll see you, I'll see some of you on the next one, okay? Thank you so much. Yay! All right, bye.